Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome to episode 9 of XCom 2. In the last mission we did complete it successfully. We took a few little scrapes, a few little bumps and bruises, but overall things are actually going quite well. So let's go back over to the geoscape and push the button while we wait for some stuff to finish. So let's have a look what we've actually got going on over here. We could go and get some rookies. Where are we currently? What are we currently doing? We are currently over here at the abandoned colony for rookies. There are some supplies over here which I would like to get. I think we will go and get the supplies first. And then we will come back and try and get the rookies. Avatar project is making some progress. We've also got some stuff being built. So, the Proving Ground has provided us with an experimental grenade, which is the acid grenade. So, this is basically, it's like a frag grenade. I've actually seen the stats for this. It's actually, in one sense, it's subjectively better than a frag grenade. It's got the same range, it's got the same blast radius, it does the same damage, but it also does damage over time and is better at removing armor. The only real downside to it is it isn't high explosive like a frag grenade, so it doesn't really take out cover and blow up walls and stuff like that, but it'll be very, very nice to take one of those along. Now that also means there that we are no longer working on anything else in the Proving Grounds. So let's go and have a look in here and see if there's anything that we'd actually like to work on. We do need to go and build that skulljack, but I'm more tempted to go and try work on some experimental ammo. So let's go and do that. We're not going to put an engineer in here. We don't really need to. So that's fine. Let's go back to the geoscape then. We'll try and get the rest of those supplies because we're only one day away from finishing all of that. There we go. So what we're going to do now, we've got new staff available.
Setting course for the Western US.
Oh, no, it actually wants us to fly all the way back to our base. I was going to go down here and pick up those rookies, which we will do. We'll just have a quick look and see what we've got here. So, we could get rapid construction if we want to sit here and scan, or we could hire some people. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go and try and get the rookies. I don't see an awful lot of point in getting the build speed while we're just doing these, because you have to sit in your HQ tile to do that. Power relay is almost complete, and in fact it now is. So we do have more power. So we could put an engineer in here to make it produce even more power, but what we're going to have to do at some point, and we can upgrade these buildings as well, by the way. You can actually upgrade buildings to do more stuff. We are going to need to build another building down here. So I think what we might do is just assign our second engineer here, just to speed things up with the excavation time so we can get the next building built. And what we're probably going to want to do is build the... can't remember the name of it, but there's a building that allows your troops to actually get a sort of a bonus ability when they level up. That could be really, really good for us. While we've got some money, actually, let's go into the Guerrilla Tactics School and see what we could potentially buy here, because some of this stuff could be really nice. Squad size 2, we don't have a captain yet. 3 mobility for the first 2 turns of battle is probably really worth it. Wet work. If a squad mate dies or is critically wounded, gain random tactical bonuses for 2 turns. We don't have any PCSs yet. I think gaining extra experience from kills is probably worth it, as is Lightning Strike. The ability to actually get our rookies leveled up more quickly, and also to be able to move more quickly on those missions where there is a time limit is going to be really good for us. So we will do that. We will continue to scan here. Training is completed. We now have another ranger. That's fine. Do we want to train somebody else up? And we do have some weapons upgrades we can do. We did pick some stuff up. We'll have a look at that when it comes to sending somebody on the next mission. Guerrilla Tactics School. We haven't actually got any soldiers that we can train up at the moment, which is fine, I guess. Back to the geoscape then. Unless we want to specifically recruit some more rookies, but we're going to get some from doing this, hopefully. New targets acquired.
With the number of contacts we've established, we're getting requests for support from multiple sites around the world. Unfortunately, we only have the resources to respond to one of them. The decision is yours.
So we've got 2 target sites. I messed this up last time I did a Guerrilla Op. I didn't realise that there was this choice over here as to where to go. So you've got 2 choices basically. We can either try and stop this one, which would counter the dark event of midnight raids, increasing the cost of recruits by 100% for 1 month. But we've got a decent number of recruits and we're about to get some more through a thing anyway, so I'm not too bothered about that one. What I am bothered about is preventing this one, hunting XCom. Launches a UFO to hunt the XCom. We've got to destroy an alien relay. This one is a protect the device. Blowing stuff up seems like a much easier thing to do. Doesn't give us quite as big a reward. This one only gives us intel, whereas the other one would give us supplies. But this is also moderate difficulty. This one is an easy difficulty, so I think we're going to go for this one. Means we can stay in the area so we can pick these guys up as well. So we have ourselves a team here, and obviously some people are losing their patterns on their ammo because for some reason over here I think we'll definitely be taking a Zumo with us. Let's go and make sure we get that weapon colour sorted out. It's almost the right colour, but I think it should be sort of a white colour. Not too sure what was going on. Sort of match the armour. There we go. That's fine. We could also do some weapon upgrades here because we have a couple of things available. We have a superior scope which increases aim by 15%, or we actually have the superior repeater, which is a 15% chance to instantly kill your target when you hit them regardless of their remaining HP. I think we're actually going to give him the repeater because he's been quite good with his aim so far. He's actually hit quite a few things, which is nice. So what have we got? We've got a Grenadier. We have... we maybe don't need to have a second specialist with us here. Do we have another Grenadier that we could use? Actually, do we have a sharpshooter? No, we don't have a sharpshooter. I believe Afro is injured, so it looks like... Let's take Freya along and get him some upgrades here. And also, what we can do is we can go and give him that scope. There we go. Increase his aim a little bit there. So we've got a sharpshooter, we've got a specialist. We've still got 2 specialists. What are your abilities? I can't remember. New customization options. Soldier abilities. You are medic. That's fine. We've only got 4 classes, so we are going to have to double up. So you can take the med kit. And I think what we'll do is actually give Shadowhawk the acid grenade. We could give him the acid grenade and we could give him the flashbang grenade. But I don't think he needs it. We should be okay there. I think everybody's good. We should probably go and give this guy some a slightly better look. Let's say we just go and do that really quickly. Let's go and not his loadout. We don't want to change his loadout. We want to customize him. I think the first thing we're going to do is get rid of those glasses because they're awful. Let's give him some aviators because they're slightly worse. Apparently he has a tattoo. Let's go and just change some colours around for him. Let's go and make his main armour colour something a little bit more exciting. I mean, we could go for something really wild and have him sort of stand out in the open. Maybe the purples. Maybe the pink's a little bit too much. Let's just go for the sort of the neon oranges. They're actually quite cool. So we'll do that and we'll go for... What can we complement that orange with? A nice grey, there we go. And his weapon colour could do with changing as well. No, that's weapon pattern. Weapon colour is there. Let's go and make his gun. Let's make the gun a nice grey as well. There we are. Just looks a little bit better. Stands out in the crowd a little bit more now. So I think that is our team. We are good to go. Grenades, I've got that. Got the right sword. Everybody's got the right weapons. Yep, in we are then. So hopefully we can get a bit more experience for people now. And hopefully I won't mess this mission up.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
So let us begin our mission. Hopefully you don't have any loading problems this time.
Transmissions coming out of this region. We've narrowed it down to a hidden alien communications relay transmitting to the Advent network.
Still janky.
We can't pass up any opportunities to disrupt their progress on the latest operation. So we're moving in to take out that relay. Neutralize any hostile contacts near the site. Lock it down and destroy the target.
And also, we want to keep bringing Shadowhawk along to these missions because he did get shaken, he took a knock to his will, but bringing him along to successful missions will improve his will, so it's a good thing that we are bringing him along. Hopefully I'm going to get Azumo up into a hacker. I think that's where I'm going to go with him. I'm going to make him into a combat specialist.
Menace 1-5, the communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target. We're operating in the shadows.
Well, that's quite far away. We do have a turn timer. Bear in mind, we do have the added advantage of the additional movement at the moment because we've got that new bonus. So I'm going to charge pretty far forwards here just to see what I can see. Okay, haven't revealed any aliens yet. There is a scan tower there. So we will have to avoid that. Now, that's just in that building over there. It doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult to get to, of course. I could be mistaken. Could also be some aliens over here on the left, which I cannot see. So I'm just going to go and move up behind the car so that I'm not out in the open.
I've got enemy movement here.
And we actually can now see an enemy. We have an officer. So let's move some more people up. We don't want to get everybody in the same position. We don't want to end up with a load of people all sort of grouped together because it essentially just makes you grenade fodder. So we do want to avoid that. I think we can actually go and put Freya over here and keep him at the back behind some full cover. And we could actually go ahead and give him... we've actually got 2 targets at the moment. We can see... the other guy's there. So we might potentially want to go for an ambush. On the other hand, we might want to take our time and play things safely. Let's move forwards with Shadowhawk. He is still shaken. So he's got a will penalty. That will go away eventually. You're going to go on to Overwatch. And then we have our medic who can hide behind this ballistic resistant trash can. So the aliens get their turn. The question is, do we just want to try and sneak as far forward as we can, or do we just want to go loud? And as we're pretty much going to have to run past this tower, I think going loud probably makes more sense. We could always try and hack the tower, of course. Let's have a look. What if we were to try and hack it with Azumo?
I'll take a look.
So if we were to hack this, what chance would we have of hacking it, and what would we get for doing that? So we don't have to do this. We can just have a look. So there's a 52% chance that we will fail, and it'll call reinforcements in. Soldiers, if we were successful, soldier gains complete immunity from the next 2 attacks. Only 1 soldier, though. Yeah, I don't think it's worth the risk. I don't like how close the cancel... I mean, I could just use the keyboard shortcuts, but I don't like how close the cancel hack button is to the hack button. I think it'd be very easy to accidentally press one. Can't really see too well what's going on up there. I think we move Shadowhawk forwards a little. That's fine. I think we move myself forwards a little. I don't have a grenade, though, which is a little problematic. Who does have a grenade? Kyle has a grenade. You have the med kit. Rob has a grenade, but he is miles back. He does have a view on them both. So, where can we get you to? We can get you up to there. Again, it's only half cover, so it's not great. And we still need to make sure we get to the device. I think you're going to Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
You need to get close enough to throw a grenade, and I don't think you're going to be able to manage that. So I will move you forwards as much as you can, just to see what your range is. Probably not enough, yeah. Unfortunately, not enough to get that close. We could open up with the frag grenade, but I get the feeling we're going to experience sort of stronger enemies. So we will get... Who do we want to open up with? We could open up with Shadowhawk just shooting. So I think we will get Azumo to... No, actually, we'll get you on Overwatch. We'll get Azumo to take the opening shot. We'll make sure that Freya is on Overwatch. You've got a shot on both of them. Right then, Azumo, you get to open up. It's a 69% chance to hit either of them. I say we go for the one with more health, because you do have that repeater that gives you a chance to get an instant kill. And you crit anyway, but you didn't get the instant kill. That will activate them. They will now go and run for cover, but we will have Overwatch shots, so we'll have some reaction fire. There we go. They are both dead. Fantastic.
That's right.
That's how we wanted that to play out.
Not too shabby.
Now, I'm actually still concealed. And I'd really like to find out if and where anything else is. So I'm going to sort of dash forwards a little. Can we see any other aliens? Well, not at the moment. Yep, we don't actually see anything. As for this tower, we don't really need to worry about that now. We just need to get into this building and destroy that, and then that's pretty much job done. So we don't have all that far that we have to move forwards. I mean, it's far enough. We do still have to be cautious.
I'm away.
So we'll start moving some people up. We still can't see any aliens, so let's budge forwards. Azumo, you can go and get in full cover in that corner. Freya's quite far back. He didn't even get to take his Overwatch shot. But I think we'll run Freya up to this wall. Hoping there isn't too much over here on the right-hand side. We haven't spotted anything yet, which is a bonus. And then let's go and get Shadowhawk up into this corner. Now I can still move forwards and have a little bit of a look around. There's bound to be some aliens around nearby somewhere. So let's go over here and get in the full cover. Can't see anything yet. So let's go and get over here near this door.
They've seen me. We've got the objective in sight.
Right, unfortunately, we've been spotted there because I didn't realise that I was going to be seen from that tile. I shouldn't have been seen from that tile. But sometimes you can't always tell. So unfortunately... Right, he's just taken his double move, hasn't he, I think?
That one hurt a little.
Right, you're attacking me for a stun. Okay. I'll accept that as a mistake on my part. But I honestly didn't see that tile had anything nasty in it, which is unfortunate. So we could go around here and actually get the flank on that sectoid. Nobody's currently overwatching, so that is fine. What about Azumo? Could you flank that sectoid? You actually can if you run to there. You're now flanking the sectoid. You've got a 70% chance to hit. And you executed. There you go. That was that repeater proccing. So that is the sectoid now killed. That means we can take our other specialist and... Well, we can't really flank that guy as such. But we could come over here and take a shot. I don't think there's anybody else in here, so I think what we're going to do is literally just... I'll try and get this right so that it works. We are just going to do the sword slash through the window. Same as he did to us. We didn't get the kill on him. We didn't stun him either, but we have taken a good amount of his health. Freya doesn't have a line of sight on anybody. I very much doubt we could get him into a line of sight in a single maneuver. But we do need to move him up. Yeah, you don't even have a shot with your pistol, so let's just start moving you forwards. Now, we've still got Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk potentially has a shot here. I think we'll move him a little bit closer. We'll still have cover from this direction. You'd have to move over here to flank us. And you have a 64% chance to hit. I think we'll go for that. And you got him. Fantastic. So we've got 5 turns left to destroy this thing. Unfortunately, we did take some damage, but... Now, was that the alien's turn complete? There's actually a couple of things we can hack. There's 2 of these things. Let's just go and have a look and see if it's actually worth hacking one of these, because the different towers do give you different options for hacking. And sometimes, if there's a lower risk, it is worth having a look, because you might get something that it permanently increases your hack chance and stuff like that. So, it is always worth having a look. Yeah, same things. We don't really want to fail, so I think it's not really worth it. This has been a relatively straightforward mission, so let's not take any chances where we don't need to. So, unfortunately, we are not close enough to take a shot yet, but I think we can move forwards into full cover. There might be more aliens around on the map. I don't know whether or not there is. It's the alien's turn. That was over fairly quickly. Let's go and get that door open. Well, we don't see anything else. Let's go and move Shadowhawk into full cover. And we will take shots. It's a very strange angle to fire at it, but fill your boots. And it's only got 1 health left. Who could take a shot at it? Frey can actually see it. Let him take the shot. There we go. It is destroyed. Are there any aliens left?
Menace 1-5, we've confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
Okay, so we're just going to overwatch up because we don't really have any idea which direction the aliens are coming from. I will move Azumo a little bit further forward so that he has a chance of shooting anything that might pop up. And I'm going to use my ability to allow me to conceal again. And this should hopefully allow me to go and maybe have a look and see if we can find where our remaining friends are. Haven't spotted anything yet, so I think we will just overwatch. Well, if there are any remaining aliens, I don't know where they are. Let us go and get up onto the roof here.
That's affirmative.
Just in case there's anybody up here, we can have a look because we're concealed. It's nice and safe for us. Well, it's relatively safe for us. Nothing up here on the roof, which I find interesting. Freya. Could we get you onto the roof? No, not on this turn. We'll definitely sort of move you forwards, though. Put you onto Overwatch. You haven't spotted anybody either. I mean, it could be somebody out in the back here.
Absolutely.
Let's just sort of move inside and see what we can see. And at this point, that is nothing. We'll move Azumo up to the full cover behind this wall. Of course, moving up behind full cover is not all that useful when you don't know which direction the attack could be coming from. Shadowhawk is going to reload. And then go on to Overwatch. And we will overwatch up here as well. Okay, well, wherever those aliens are, they really don't want to show their faces. Oh, we got music. There we go, they're actually behind the building there. So, we have ourselves a sectoid, and I can't tell what the other one is. Some sort of advent something or another. You're just outside of the window now, which worries me a little bit. I'm actually going to pull you back to cover. We will bait that alien to come to us. So, Azumo, you are going to... I didn't want to reload there, actually. That wasn't the plan. But that's fine. We weren't going to move. We will get Shadowhawk on Overwatch. Could really do with Freya in a better position here. But I think... Well, we can actually take a shot with Freya. 50% chance of hitting that sectoid. We've also got a chance of getting flanked, but we are quite a distance away. Well, we hit it. We didn't get the kill. But that's really hurt it. Now, the other guy's down in this building. Now, is that the only option that I have? It's myself left. I guess what I could do is come down and hide down here somewhere. Would still be out of line of sight. I could come down here and I could Overwatch. So that seems like a plan. Okay, so let's force them to come to us now. We've got rid of that nasty timer. He might just do something psionic, but no, he's actually moving. Azumo takes the shot and finishes him off. Nice job. He's actually dropped loot as well. So we might have to go and pick that up. It depends. It's actually a stun land, so if he gets close enough to us, we won't even need to go and fetch the loot, because hopefully we can just kill this guy. Looks like he's going for Shadowhawk. Shadowhawk missed, unfortunately. Now, he's actually spotted us and flanked us, but because we're revealed, we should get an Overwatch shot. Yeah, we do. We get an Overwatch shot, and we get the kill. Fantastic. So, because he flanked us, he actually uncovered us.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the
Good.
area is secure.
Okay, so I took a few points of damage. Could have gone better, but I'm happy with the result. And we should have got a promotion or two out of that as well. 100% successful shot percentage. Average enemies killed per turn. It's like... Get out of the way, Shadowhawk. I can't read it. It's like 0.86, which is a record. Most damage dealt, most attacks made and moved furthest was all Azumo, and I was the most under fire. The only one that got shot, in fact. So hopefully that wet work is going to mean that we will level up a little bit faster. This seems like a longer ride home than it was to get here. Okay. So who gets promoted out of all of that lot? At least that was a nice short mission. I don't mind doing the odd easy mission here and there.
The squad made it back whole, and the aliens paid the price. Great work, Commander.
So I am wounded, which is unfortunate. I shouldn't be out for too long, though. Only 2 people got promoted, one of them being the Shadowhawk. So we can either give you heavy ordnance. The grenade in your grenade-only slot gains a bonus use. Oh, that is so good. Hollow targeting. While I went for suppression over demolition, I still think... Why is this like a yellow question mark there? Oh, so it gives you more details about it. Oh, okay. Demolition requires 2 ammo points, has a 3-turn cooldown. I think we are going to go for heavy ordnance, because being able to take an additional grenade is fantastic. And that's the grenade in your grenade-only slot. So we could literally take 2 frag grenades in the grenade-only slot and still take either an acid grenade or a flashbang grenade, which we can still fire from the launcher. So that basically gives us the ability to carry 3 grenades, although 2 will be the same type. I think that's much more useful than hollow targeting. So we are going for that one. And then Azumo has been promoted. I already said I was going to go for Combat Hacker, so you get Combat Protocol. And we'll probably sort of continue going down the Combat Hacker tree as time goes on. Your aim's actually 71. That's decent aim. decent aim. That's see, if either myself or Shadowhawk can get promoted to a captain, we'll be able to get 6 on the squad, which will be much better for us. We retrieved an Illyrium core. We got a few corpses. Not a huge amount of exciting stuff.
Commander, my expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
We have countered a dark event, and we gained some intel. Soldier recovered. Shadowhawk has will restored and increased. Soldiers who recover from being shaken by performing well in combat have their will restored and increased. So, in one sense, it's actually a bonus. Because you actually get better will than you had initially.
Contact, I just assumed the spokesman had died or moved on after the council dissolved. From what little he's told me, it sounds like he managed to gain a position with the Advent government early on, if only to start leaking intel to the Resistance.
Well, I suppose that makes sense why he keeps his face hidden, why he keeps his identity secret. I don't think I'm going to risk progressing time on any further at the moment, because I don't want to end up stuck in another mission, so I'm going to end this video here. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying XCOM 2. I'll see you next time, and until then, goodbye for now.